Hello, hello. Welcome back to Shadow Labyrinth. Oh my goodness. It has taken us 28 hours to get to this point, and hopefully we can actually clear the game today. My goodness. Me oh my. Just want to check real quick. Yeah, there doesn't seem to be... Yeah, I don't see any difficulty settings, so I believe we're playing on the only available difficulty. But yeah, we struggled a lot last Friday? No, Thursday. Last Thursday against this final boss gauntlet. I can't believe it makes you defeat 4 bosses back to back. To clear the game with like a 20-minute run back if you fail at the end. But whatever, I guess we're gonna try. We're gonna do the best we can here. We'll have to see if I can remember all the patterns and whatnot. Okay, pretty unlucky pattern there. Okay, now we start launching these. Then we switch back and we just hide in the corner. So we should have most of the patterns down for everything except for the final boss. That was unlucky. Okay, except I forgot something important there that we have to like continually grapple. We only hit this one enough to break its concentration. Okay, so it's this again. We just hide in the corner and hope the orbs don't hit us. They don't normally hit us that much. Okay, and I accidentally split into one. This is a pretty unlucky fight. Okay, well that was just unskilled. Skill issue, one might say. Okay, we have to get over here to interrupt this guy. Okay, now we just chill in the corner. Pray that we don't get hit. Okay, sure. Okay, we should be able to kill this. Okay, nice. Good. We did have the 2 close enough in health that we didn't have to deal with any crazy final attacks. Now here's the scariest part of the final boss fight, is when I have to parry the mech a lot. So let's see what we can do. Now parrying is what I struggled with the most by a pretty good margin, I would say. So let's see if we can get it. Thus far, so good. I had to say something. Okay, I had to lock myself out of other actions because why not? I disagree. Okay, I agree with that, but just bad on my part there. Okay, brother. Yeah, most likely we'll have to do another round. I forgot. Okay, that is one that you cannot parry, one of the dashes. It has a slightly different, like, color eye flash. So, I feel like that one was just unfortunate. We took a lot more damage in the first fight than I would typically from what we saw last stream. And I really hope I can clear this tonight, man. It's such a gauntlet. It is such a challenge. And this first section just takes so long. It's not like challenging. It's just so time consuming. And the noises are kind of annoying. Hello, Pickle McDillionaire. How's it going? This game more annoying than teenagers? Depends on the teenager, in fact. Teenagers are highly variable in how annoying they can be. So I would certainly take it over, like, the more annoying teenagers. But welcome. We are back to grinding this hell of a boss fight. Okay, that's a smooth start at least. Oh, okay. I jumped right into the explosion because I did not remember the pattern. Unfortunate. But how you been doing, Pickle? I'm glad for me at work, things have slowed down again to like a kind of normal routine. So I'm feeling pretty good lately. Keep trying to evade. Okay, we're good. Now we're just trying to kill this one as fast as possible. The other one's low enough HP. Okay, kind of foolish of me there. I'm sure we were fine. I mean, hey, I have talked about how I love boss fights and how I love challenges. I will say, like, if the game was just this the whole time, I might have actually been really into it. It just feels so out of nowhere at the end to do this. Okay, nice. Okay, so we didn't actually have to heal that time. It was much better than our first attempt of the day. Ooh, I will say though, one thing that is slightly nerfing me today. I ate way too much for dinner, man. Way too much. My one of my aunts is in town from Texas, and we keep having dinner with her in like more of the extended family. Okay, bad of me. Okay, bad of me. Just heal, please. Okay, really bad of me. Okay, I disagree. This was a horrendous start, but maybe we... Brother, what is happening? What are these combos? Okay, I can't overextend. I forgot. That's the one you have to jump. That's when you have to jump. Ah, this phase is easily the hardest. And of course, it's the only phase they don't heal you for. Every other phase, they heal you before it. I mean, I can't complain too much, right? We got into it with almost full health. I just need to get the rhythm of the parries again, okay? Feel the rhythm. Is the audio louder than it was last time, or are we chill? This just seems rather raucous today. Not sure why. Maybe it's just like specifically the lasers, but like they're a lot. I don't know. Part of the issue is I like some of the sound effects, but I just don't want the laser ones droning on for the next 3 hours. 3 hours, I mean the next 30 minutes that it takes me to kill this guy. Okay, now we just hide in the corner, all peaceful like. Audio seems fine. Nice, nice. Yeah, I don't know. I think I just wasn't used to it after, Oh. What I get for adjusting a dial. We're fine, we're fine. We're not fine. We got hit twice. We got hit thrice! Okay, it's so over. Okay, it's so over. My goodness. Okay, now we can start killing the secondary one just fine. Ah, you're training up El Condor Pasa. Nice, nice. In the Uma Musume. I feel so much more powerful in that game than I had for a while. Like, I just recently got one copy. Okay, I'm whiffing. I recently got one copy of Super Creek. And up till now, I just kept using her as, like, my only support I would ever choose. So I have so much more flexibility on powerful builds now that I can use, like, other strong support cards. So I think I'm going to start getting like A pluses pretty consistently. Super nice. There we go. Okay, we used one heal, but that's reasonable. That's within expectations. This is within expectations. It'll be fine. I just have to not screw up all the parries. Just channel my inner Sekiro once more, okay? Okay, and we skip. Deep breath. Whew. Okay, just don't screw up. Okay, I disagree again. Oh, okay. What is happening? That's where you get slightly off with like one hit and just everything snowballs from there. Then your spacing is off for everything else. You can follow that up after I've done it. What are these follow-ups? They're insane. Keeping like, okay, time to reset. They're gonna back off. We reset. Time to... Oh my god, I hate this boss, man. I hate this boss. I hate it. I despise it. It's just that one. Like, the rest of it's probably not even that bad. It takes so long to run back every time. And then even if I clear this, it's not over. I want to time it. What time is it right now? Oh, I went on the wrong side. Feels bad. Okay, 8:49. Disagreed again, but whatever. Okay, now we have to get over here. Yeah, getting mad compilation. This would be one of the only games I could do that for. I literally think I'd have more getting mad moments from this than I did for like all the Rage games I played. I mean, not even so much getting mad, it's just like having an outburst. I can't believe these are hitting me, man. It was so rare for me to ever get hit hiding in the corner. And this time, like, every single run, because I've gotten hit like twice at least. Okay, now that's just my fault. Running into that. Okay. Just heal. Fine. Okay, certainly it won't hit me this very important time, right? Certainly now we are safe. I was concerned because it exploded there, but it did not damage us, so we're fine. Okay, good. We managed to safely complete this fight with only one heal. Actually, the exact same health as last time, I believe. There we go, there we go. They don't let me skip this part of the cutscene. It's like the only cutscene in the game before a boss you can't skip, and it's one of the ones you have to watch the most. And now we skip. Okay, lock in. Spacing on that one was a little weird. Okay, that's when we heal. I need to double jump that. Really good job blocking the backflip, because that damages a ton. Can't evade that, man. It's so hard. I say, then I immediately evade it. Like, oh god. Okay. I immediately don't evade it. Please work. I hate it. I hate it. I hate it. Oh my god. It delayed the laser beam so long, and it did so many unparryable attacks back to back. I did really well that time. It was just really mean. But okay, we just have to do better on the early phase of that, so we have like a bunch of extra healing. It's fine. Is my buddy Pac-Man or Ms. Pac-Man? I mean, it doesn't have the bow, so you would think it's just normal Pac-Man. But the character very much seems to identify as female. Because, like, the clone of our Pac-Man was, like, female. And the name is what? Like, Phoebe? So I guess they're Ms. Pac-Man, but like undercover. Okay, we're nice and hidden. Certainly it's not going to hit me. God, I don't know why I struggle so much to see those white dotted lines for that attack. Yeah, I'm pretty sure it's always been Ms. Pac-Man. I don't know that it's ever been Mrs. Pac-Man. Okay, what is this? This is new. Did I just fail to interrupt, or like what happened there? So I think Ms. Pac-Man's like always been flying solo. Okay, I don't know what I botched that time, but we managed to recover it, so you're okay. Just barely. And when would Ms. Pac-Man have had time to marry anyway? She's like been in the space military, I think, ever since she was a child. I think that's the lore anyway. I have no idea how old she was when she got Ms. Pac-Manified though. Because was it like vague anime aesthetic? Like kind of hard to tell the age of some anime characters' designs. She could be anywhere from like 13 to 32. And I could see it. Hopefully the space war requires like you to be above a minimum age. Okay, no, it definitely seemed older than that. Probably at least adult. Okay, come on. Okay, we're fine. Okay, the backflip. Okay, this time it's going really nice. Actually letting me counter stuff. Okay, now we just have to pogo. And that should be it for this stage, thank goodness. True, you're right, you're right. I can't tell the luster of the metal of the circle. And I think in circle form they've been around for like a long time. Because we were what, like the 8th attempt at creating a vessel? I don't really know how long it takes to create a vessel and like call a soul into it. It could have been a long time. Sadly, I'm not that knowledgeable of like witchcrafts. I don't know the exact timings it takes to possess a golem. And call forth an extra-dimensional spirit. Anyone here have experience with that? Could use your expertise. Now this part like isn't even a boss fight. Like it's laughably easy. I don't understand why. Like I could face tank everything and be fine. As long as we like heal once. It's absurd. Like after the first and second part, like what is this? Nope, just a pickle. True. I should only turn to you for knowledge on like pickle-based facts. Okay, I'm just gonna heal just because we can, by the way. It's definitely moving faster than it was before. My goodness. Okay, time for the final boss. Well, it doesn't even get easier all the way through. It's just... This last part was also very much a struggle because it does such absurd damage. So fingers crossed, hopefully I can get it done this time. This is our 4th attempt on the final, presumably the final part of the final boss. Okay, so if I recall, we immediately turn robot. And then we start blasting. Just to open up right there, yep. Okay, well that's not good. It already? Okay, that's obnoxious. Bro, okay. Don't touch the orbs. You have to make sure you space the blast. Okay. Or space the sword swing. Okay, jumping out of that insta got me hit. Cool. Love it. I'm gonna die, man. I'm so mad. Didn't even get the second one. Okay, now I have to get to the side on that, man. You have to recognize so early which attack they're doing. Get up, get up. What is this? Oh, this is like raining. Okay, I'm dead. Ah! I don't even know that it's that bad of a final stage. It's just the fact that it's after so much. It, like, just trying to learn its moves. It takes half an hour to get back there. We'll be fine. We'll get there. Well, back to our favorite boss that takes forever. With very little challenge. Yeah, the health does seem pretty insane, unless I'm like missing something fundamental. But I'm not, I guess I'm not surprised. Bosses late in this game do seem to have like a crazy amount of health. So it seems like apt for this game, you know, to do that. I mean, ever since the first time we fought the turkey, it kind of felt like bosses had bloated health. I keep forgetting to time how long this takes to clear the first stage. To clear the very first boss of this. I guess we just kill this one, hope the other one's close enough. It's gonna be narrow. That's very bad. Okay, because I wasn't perfect on that run, we just insta-die at the end. I didn't balance them enough. That's what happens when you try to rush it at all. At all, you stray from the formula at all, and you're just screwed. Pain. Okay, it is 9:09. I'll try to remember. Okay, 9:09. Almost got hit there. Okay, I just walked into that. Okay, that I didn't walk into. It just got me. Please tell me I can interrupt this. I really botched it. Okay, we're fine. I can't try to deal extra damage on this or we might be screwed over like last time. Take it slow. It's really screwing me over this time with hitting me in the corner, huh? Okay, again. Okay, yeah, it really loves to do that this time for some reason. One of the hardest patterns I've ever seen on this enemy. Love it. Okay, I had to 2 heal this one, which is crazy. Such a bad setup for the next. Okay, it looks like it's 3 or 4 minutes for that first one. It feels so long. It is so cycle based and repetitive. Okay, yeah, if I'm mashing, it's like right around 4 minutes there on that. Because you have to wait for the cutscene. Disagreed. It's still going? Bro. I'm so certain it was about to scream. I just, like, way overcommitted. I'm pressing it, but I'm, like, turning away at the same time. Oh. Man. Okay. Time for another 4-minute run back. And I guess for the last boss guy there, it's probably around an 8-minute overall run back. That's the frustrating part is I do know I can do it. It's just, oh, the parries feel so precise and it keeps randomly hitting me in the corner here. And I swear the other night it only hit me maybe once per fight in the corner. Okay, in the corner, that is quite low health. Okay, that's good now. We can focus just on the other one. So the rest of this fight, once we evade this, is like free. Free real estate. I say as I run into the opponent. Okay, so we're going back to the mech fight. Deep breath. Relax. Everything's alright, yes. Actually, I do have a strat that I just came up with. For the final boss, we'll see if we can. Like, what if we just double laser? What if we, like, use a laser to break the barrier and then instantly try to laser the core while it's still open? Like, would that work? Maybe. I think it's perhaps possible. How am I whiffing this? I love wasting all my heals. He stalled it, dude. I pressed it. I swear I timed it. Brother, what are you doing? What was that? He just didn't commit to a move and jumped around like 5 times in a row. What is that? What is that? I've never seen him do that many random empty jumps before. Well, another 5-minute run back, 4-minute, whatever. I'll just say 5 minutes. That's what it feels like. That's what it feels like in my soul. Hey, one interesting thing coming up. I plan to go to like a Renaissance fair this upcoming weekend. That should be fun. Me and some of the friends are meeting up for it, so should be a nice little trip. Will I dress up? No, I wish I had stuff to dress up, but we're probably just gonna go and watch some of the shows and, you know, check out the stalls. Then we'll just hang out at a friend's place afterwards. Dude, I would love to be able to wear a full outfit of like armor from like Dark Souls. The one I'd really like to do would be Wilder from Night Rain now. Like, that game's so good, man. I just feel like that'd be such a cool thing. Either that or Artorias from Dark Souls. It's one of those things where I've always been kind of interested in, like, cosplay type stuff. But it's just like time and money is the restrictor. Okay, we only took 1 hit this time. That is really solid. Certainly, this is the run. Because I'd say, like, the truly hard part is just this next section. Like, this next section's easily the biggest struggle. And then the last one is hard because there's just such a run back. so you struggle to learn the patterns more. Like, it's artificially difficult. Plus it deals massive damage to you. So like that's why the last one's difficult. This one is just a hard boss. Straight up. You miss one and it just makes everything so much more harder. I'm trying, man. Oh. Ah! What? Like, I'm trying to jump it. It's just too damn hard to do it at that, like, millisecond that it gives you. Do I just, like, try to float in the air that entire phase? Do I just never touch the ground? It's just by far the worst. Ah! And I know I can do it, but like the second phase just stalls so bad and does like so many moves that are not parryable. Maybe I just need to shift my brain. Like the second phase might be a like no parry phase at all. We purely have to like evade and punish after. I'm trying to think. I don't know if I've ever been to a Renaissance fair before. I think I might have once or twice as a wee lad. But it's been a long, long time. In fact, after that, like, I don't know if you've ever heard of Medieval Times. It's like a dinner and a show type thing. Place you can go to. They have, like, a bunch of actors that are like they do like a jousting tournament, and the audience is like split up into all these different factions based on the colors of the uniforms of like the different jousting competitors, and then they feed you like, you know, medieval fare, like half a chicken. You get chicken, you get potato, fighter maybe, I don't remember. It's been a long time. I remember that was a fun experience, but no clue if it would hold up. I was just really into medieval stuff as a kid. Like, I always found that stuff so cool. I mean, mythological stuff as well, but also, yeah, medieval was cool too. I mean, I guess fantasy, you know, fantasy medieval, still one of just my favorite type of genres. You know, dragons and knights and all that stuff. It's just such a fun aesthetic. So I've always been, like, very interested. You went for your 30th birthday and you live right next to it? That is funny. It's a fun time. I think it's just a US thing. I think I looked it up. I think there's like one, I mean the one I know of is up in Chicago. Or Illinois, yeah, somewhere in Illinois at least. I think in Chicago proper. And then I think I saw there was one in California. There was like one other location. Might have been Florida. Nice, yeah. Yeah, that's the one I've been to, the one in Chicago. I think we went back like in junior high age. And then I went at least one other time. Maybe with the school one time, maybe one other time as my family or for like a birthday thing. I'm not sure. I could totally see us having gone for my birthday one year, because, like I said, I very much liked the medieval stuff. I used to be, like, really into art, and I drew so many dragons. That was, like, my #1 most drawn subject, was just dragons. Okay. I hate you. The fact that it doesn't even give me time to heal there is absurd. I'm hitting the parry! I see the parry come out, and it doesn't work. Okay, deep breath. You are not the type to rage. It's fine. I know this game has hurt your soul in a way few other things could. But everything's alright. I hate you. I hate you so much. He just lands on me. This is why you just try to evade, okay? Okay, that's ridiculous. That's ridiculous. I don't remember him ever jumping into me the other day at all. That never happened. He so rarely hits you as you're trying to dodge midair with a jump. When's the drawing stream? I really should. I'm not great. Far from it, in fact, but I really should try it some more again. Like, you don't have to be good to want to draw and want to share it. So it's really something I should get back into more. Okay, that one randomly hit me. We love it. I wish I'd gotten more back into drawing back when I started following Ina of Hololive like years ago. I did a little bit. That was the first thing, like the first time after university that I drew anything. It was like a Ina fan art when she played Hollow Knight. One of my all-time favorite games. And I feel like my next drawing was ages later. And it was when Jonkin had the Altair collab stream for Palm Stars. I think that was like my next drawing I'd done. So very few and far between. I'm definitely taking unnecessary damage here. That's so bad, man. Okay, I barely killed him before I started getting blown up. That was like my worst follow-up yet at the end. Take a deep breath. Just parry. Just parry phase 1. It's fine. You'll get that. You'll get it. Deep breath. I think it frustrates me most when I literally hear the parry, like, noise come out. Yet I'm still somehow missing the parry. No more healing, by the way. I was out of energy. I couldn't dodge roll. I'm out of energy. I can't dodge roll. Okay, so he can do that in the corner. Whatever, dude. That second phase is just so much worse of that boss. Where am I even positioned to try to evade that downward dive? I don't know. Okay, we are fine. You should be good to just attack this continually. The other guy's like really low. Okay, one hit. That's fine. That's normal. Sometimes they give you such a pushover pattern for this, like it doesn't even aim in your general direction. Okay, bro. Well, I ended up having to heal because I totally got impatient. Okay, we're fine though. We only used one heal. That's reasonable. Perfectly reasonable. Hey, the plus side is there's no way in hell this takes me as long as millennia, right? The fact that I'm even comparing the two in the same breath really makes you think how absurd this feels. Okay, what? I disagree. The timing looked perfect. I whiffed the freaking grab point like 3 times in a row, trying to vault away from him. And this is the time he goes for the parryable attacks. The one time I'm trying to preemptively jump over him because he's been spamming nothing but unparryable dashes and dives. This is the time he's like, no, you could have parried me. You could have stayed grounded and parried me. Yeah, it really is such a gauntlet, man. It is. Oh. This game would even make Nando mad. I'm trying to think if I've seen Nando mad. I feel like there was something. I cannot think of it though. Nando only becomes mad when someone makes fun of his boina. Or his mustache. Nah, I'm not coming up with anything. He wouldn't even be mad at them. He would feel bad for the person that can't appreciate the aesthetic beauty of the mustache and beret. Like, what sort of life is that person living? I guess it makes sense to me that this is making me more mad than Dark Souls ever did. And that's because the one thing that's always actually managed to get me mad in games is just jank. Jank is what can get to me. Because, like, growing up on DSL internet, that would, like, lag to hell and back when I'm trying to play my League of Legends game. That's what got me mad. It often wasn't the players I was playing with. It was like the uncontrollable stuff like lag. Or frustrating, like, game design things that felt wrong. Unintuitive things. There we go, nice and easy. Now we just parry better. We hunger for blood. Or for metal and oil. I don't know what that thing's made of. So precise, man. It's so frustrating. That frustrates me too when he dives into you in the corner. Two slashes into the uppercut? I thought it was always one slash into the uppercut, which is what I was like trying to time there. But no. And you take so much damage. You take so much damage. And the heal takes so long to go off that it's so hard to fit it in without taking an extra bonus hit. And then I have to sit through this for another 4 minutes and lose all my muscle memory because I'm just jumping and slowly whittling away at these assholes' health. Stop it. Let me free. Okay. I feel like I'm running out of brain power to make semi-witty comments. Not that I've been that witty today in general. I guess it's not even so much brain power, it's just you need to get like into the flow of it. And it's really hard to do that when these boss fights are just constantly like disrupting everything. Because they're also different too. Like you fall into the flow of one boss, and it makes you forget how you're supposed to deal with the previous one. At least a little bit. Ooh. Okay. I mean, I'm getting like better and better at this first one. Not that we ever die, but it's just going smoother. Like it's taking less and less mental energy to defeat the very first boss, and maybe that allows me to like actually lock in for boss 2. I still can't get over him, like the little Pac-Man like pog in there. Why am I whiffing all of these, man? It's so infuriating. You miss by milliseconds. That was the worst one yet, all day. Worst set of parries yet. It's because the lower one, it just comes out so quick. If he whiffs it, he might go for an attack that has like a delay. I'm never delaying long enough. And then we go back here into purgatory. I almost want to mute the gameplay audio and turn on like soothing classical music. I need to look up some soothing classical music that maybe I'm allowed to play without getting my video removed. We need a lo-fi hip-hop girl, but for classical piano music. Does that exist? I feel like that has to exist. If not, it should. Classical beats to compose and relax to or something. I mean, certainly there's something along those lines. I do really like, I've talked before, like my favorite VTuber all time is Nimi Nightmare. And she's done that as a bit, like, she'll just have classical music playing over some chaotic game. Ludovico Inaudi has nice music to listen to. Nice. Okay, deep breath. I feel like in general I need to get back into music. With the start of the school year, things were, you know, work was going crazy. And that's actually the time where I do listen to a lot of music, is when I'm finishing like massive amount of tasks and I need to focus for like hard focus for like 10 hours straight. So I listened to a lot of music again during that like week or so that I was doing a bunch of overtime. But I don't find time in my day otherwise to do that much. I think in the past I mostly listened to music in the car, but I just don't drive that many places anymore. And if I do, I have like a podcast, if it's going to be like an hour. I hate it, dude. It takes so long to recover. Like, when are you supposed to heal? And it doesn't even like... It doesn't feel intuitive. Like, you think you're done with the animation, and you're like super slowly putting your hand back down to your side, and you can't like act in that entire duration. So it feels like maybe it's not even too long, it doesn't feel intuitive to know when it would work. Okay, we just pogo a little. Okay, this time it actually staggered at like a reasonable time and it let us punish the laser beam. Some of the times the timing works out horrible and you have to deal with so many more moves. But okay, deep breath. We're back to like the relaxing absolute pushover fight. I want to make sure I have everything set correctly. We do. Okay, so this time I wanted to try to laser the heart even after I have cleared out the barrier. So we're trying to go for like double lasers back to back. But it might be a thing, I couldn't tell earlier. He may always try to re-barrier if you go into mech form when his heart is open. So maybe that doesn't work. We'll have to see. Okay, here we go. Gonna be fully healed. And we're gonna face, presumably, the final boss. Okay. Go. I want to wait until we're like in the midst of getting hit. Yeah, like that. Okay. Please transform. Okay, that didn't work at all. Okay, does it insta-shield? It insta-shields, I think, when you go back into robot, so I don't think we want to insta-robot each time. That hits me there? Disagree. It is a horrible idea for them to do. I don't like this. We have a little bit of time to hit him when that's going on. Okay. We actually got the laser, but it didn't do much. Okay, I don't think the laser pull out is the strat. I hate it. How do I even evade that, dude, when we're close? It's like you have to be max distance. Okay, that's all our healing. This is really bad. That's okay, though. Please transform! Holy! Let me press the freaking button! Okay, we're trying to chill out here. I did not mean to beam, dude. I should not have beamed. Should have just walked up and hit it a bunch. It was bad of me. Okay, we're fine. We just kind of stall out here, I think. The back corner until we get more of those orbs out here. Okay, now this is the hard part. Okay, maybe we can actually stall right there. Okay, could he please launch the stupid pink orbs? You know, it's gonna be projectile spam. Okay, yeah, that's a decent spot to stall. I think we just try to stall as much as possible out here at the edge. Is there... There we go. It's so bad! Like, that's so hard to evade. The stupid grab timing, man. Did that even hit? Doesn't hit. It's so bad of me. Why did I assume that would work? Like, you do actually have to hit the chest. Dude, the fact that we just have to stall until he lets... It's like there's nothing I can do until he releases another one of those consumable orbs. Nothing. At least we've learned how to stall this time, right? At least we've learned how to stall a little. Like, is there no minimum amount of, like, we will use that attack every 50 seconds because you actually need it to progress the fight? Is that, like, not a thing? You can pretty much, like, infinite stall here, huh? That's the attack I have to look out for, though, man. Brother, let me do something! How are you not using that other attack? Does it not realize that I, like, did not absorb one of the orbs, and it's just like, well, you're stuck then. I'm never using that attack again. Okay, I just checked just to make sure, but yeah, I don't think you can consume those projectiles. Because it looked like I had the right timing, if so. Is it bugged? Is it just never going to do the attack I need it to do to progress the fight? Yeah, that would have grabbed it if it could. That hits you. That hits you. That visually does not look like it. Dude, I'm so mad. I'm so mad. I think it bugged out, thought I had a full charge, decides it'll never give me another charge again. What is that? Why would they do that? Why would they design this final fight in this horrible way? Horrible way. Like, is it a bug or am I missing an alternate path? I don't think I am. I don't think I'm missing an alternate path. I think the boss just doesn't drop another orb if you happen to miss one. And it's like bugged out for the rest of the fight and you're just soft locked. Yeah, we can't hit the head. The only thing we can hit is the chest, I believe, after we have cleared it with the beam. Yeah. Yep. Oh, and the head isn't what hit me. The ground blast, I think, is what hit me. Even though it, like, visually did not... It wasn't on top of me at all. Yeah, that's definitely the best I've done. I think we found the strat to, like, stall it out. I just need to, like, make sure I'm grabbing all the orbs with, like, minimal casualties. I'm just so scared it's gonna soft lock me now, because, like, if I miss even one, because what was that? Why would he not use the only move that lets me fight him? Was it just horrific RNG and he just didn't cycle into it? Or was he actually bugged out? Which I think is more likely. Okay, we're getting this guy pretty low, thankfully. That one always catches me off guard for some reason. I'm not sure why. I think it just moves more suddenly than any of the other motions from these guys. Okay, good. It's a really even split. I only took one hit. So certainly we can finally progress. Certainly. It'll all be fine. I just have to nail these parries again, because this is, like, execution-wise, the hardest part of the battle. Is all these parries into the second phase. It just has so much health. They all have so much health. Okay, deep breath. Did not expect the follow-ups. Disagreed. Pretty rough start here. That is not... Oh, that is not right. I was so close to the stun, and I don't know why it's not starting the beam phase. I swear, it used to be so much more consistent at starting its, like, easy to counter beam at the end there. Every time, it's like, that fight is so tooth and nail. It is so many back-to-back parries. you have to be precise with that it's just, I can't do it consistently, man. So frustrating. And I feel like I have the timings. It's just, it is very strict on the parry window. How do you feel about the execution of the game? You are in favor of it? Well, you just want to see me suffer. It frustrates me because there's elements of this game I really like. Otherwise, I wouldn't have played it for 30 hours. There's elements that, like, really interest me in it. But there's so many bad elements, too, that, like, are just infuriating. I really thought we'd get this done faster because I played so much of it on Friday. Like, maybe the gap was a little long. Or sorry, last Thursday. Maybe the gap was a little long to keep enough muscle memory. It's like, I know the strats, but like the parry muscle memory for the second boss is so important that I don't have it. Why did I think it was done there? That they didn't have any more rotations? Whatever, we used one heal, it's fine. Now, the real execution of this game that I am in favor of is, like, death at the... death by execution. That's what I'm in favor of. Absolutely causing it to perish. Death through Pac-Man chomp. Maybe I should have just permanently had my angry toggle on. Grr, I'm so mad. Except my mouth looks really goofy now. Because I haven't done this in detail. But we're going to continue to be angry looking, because why not? Maybe that's what we were missing all along. I look so mad, right? Not like cartoony and ridiculous. I hate it! Okay. Every single one of those I felt was well timed. And it just, I'm off. Ever so slightly off. So instead of the rage phase, what about the sad phase? Maybe that's what I've been missing. Maybe I just need to let out my inner sadness. That summertime sadness, you know? Give me all before you go. I just wanted you to know, Pac-Man, you won't be missed. I got that summertime sadness. Okay. I think I just wanted to make a point there. Okay, that's the fastest it's ever started rolling. What the heck? That is not normal. Dude, I'm whipping so much of this now. It better not be the exhaustion phase. It's too early to be tired. So how was your weekend, Pickle? Have a good one? I did like nothing at all over the weekend because I wanted to recover from my work suffering from last week. I absolutely vegged out. I had some crazy storms. I know we had some storming here, but I don't think it was that crazy. Either that or I just like closed my ears to the sound and was like, this cannot distract me from my relaxation. I read like a bunch of manga. I know. It's one thing I did. Okay, how about scared face now? I'm spooked. This is fine. I'm totally gonna be fine. Any good manga? Good question. I think it was a lot of isekai trash. Okay, this just seems too weird. We're going back to normal. Lock in. I swear there was one really good thing I read, but what was it? I swear I read like another fluffy romance. Oh, actually, I finished To Your Eternity, which I do not know how to feel about that manga. There are amazing moments and aspects of that, but it gets really weird as it goes along. So it's a To Your Eternity or To Your Immortal. I parried! I pressed the button! I still had healing too! I hate him. I hate him so much. I even double jumped, but it was like I let go a fraction of a second too early and didn't do a full hop, so I didn't have enough height to go over it. But yeah, To Your Eternity, I would honestly recommend watching the very first episode of that anime, even if you don't want to watch anything else of it. Like, that very first episode is a great standalone, like, just treat it like an OVA. It is so good. The way it starts out is like great. And I was really interested for maybe like another half of the series. But then it does like a big time skip forward, and I didn't like the later arcs nearly as much. Though they still had like emotional moments that kind of hit home. Just not as much as like how perfect the early stuff was. The early stuff is so good in that series. Fury Mortal. Fear Eternity. And I wouldn't say it ended badly. I think the ending was like all right for where it went with it. Definitely better than some other series that like frustrate me a lot. It was more the entire like direction of the second half was a little not as much my cup of tea. But what's even the plot, they ask, because I am being as ridiculously vague as possible. So, To Your Immortal, To Your Eternity starts out with a, like, sentient rock. I don't remember if it came from space or what, but it just exists, and it thinks. And it's just there. And then eventually it comes into contact, I believe, with a dog. And the dog dies. And suddenly the rock can now take the form of the dog, like I think also including all the dog's memories. It can just like take on its abilities and its form and everything. Okay, well that's not great. And as it goes along, it's more than just a dog that it can bring back to life, let's say. But there's the question of like, should it? You know, is it... What if the thing doesn't want brought back to life, you know? It's a very interesting series. But that first episode is so good. So good. Like, maybe I shouldn't have even given any of the premise, but I feel it tells the emotions really well. Like, the plot isn't even that important. Okay, my goodness. Back into this second stage fight. How's that, like, not enough time, by the way? Like... How is that... doing so bad? What? It's not working! It's driving me crazy! I'm like frames away. I must be frames away from the timing. every time, and I'm slipping on it. I'm slipping. It's just getting worse. So I think that's the only manga I finished, or read like a huge amount of. Because I had already read like 2/3 of the manga at least, or maybe more, maybe 3/4. So it was one that I had wanted to go back to when there was more. And now it's totally done. Of course, I'm keeping up with a lot of other stuff, as always. Like Freerin, like Chainsaw Man. And a lot of manhwa. I've really figured out that I have such a, like, guilty pleasure for, like, the lit RPG genre, I guess you would say. At least that's how you call the book versions of it. It's when a story includes a lot of, like, game mechanics in it. So, you know, it's sort of like how Sword Art has a bunch of... Well, okay, they're literally playing in a game. What's a different one? Solo Leveling has portals and monsters that come in, but then you have like skills that you can level up in this world, and you unlock new abilities and new evolutions and stuff. Like, I just find that so satisfying for some reason. I don't know if it's just the weird, like... It doesn't really matter that much, but like seeing them quote-unquote progress in strength, seeing that like level up process is so deeply satisfying. Like what's the one I really liked recently? It's like reincarnated as a dragon egg or something. I mean, it's kind of like a slime reincarnation, but I just feel like that one does a better job at taking the evolution slow. Like, the guy starts out as a tiny little dragon and slowly evolves to like stronger and stronger variants, but he's being hunted down and like at high risk all the time. Does One Punch Man seem like that? I don't think it really has game mechanics. That's more just like superheroes taken to the extreme. I'm quite far behind on One Punch Man because they kept re-releasing chapters. Like, they would edit it and then release it later. And at times it totally changed the story. So I kept getting like mixed up on what was actually ended up being the canon or not. So now I only want to read it if it's way ahead of me. It's such a weird decision because before that it was my number one favorite manga was One Punch Man. The art is just so incredible. And the characters are very funny, very entertaining. It's fine. Heal. Okay, I think we got this. There we go. Okay. Now we can finally fight the final boss again with more knowledge from the get-go, where we just want to stall on the far left side unless we're a robot. Okay? That's what we want to do. It is decided. Yeah, I guess the one everyone knows that's like what I was talking about is reincarnated as a slime. I loved the first like 30 chapters or so of that, where things were still like tense and there was a lot of stuff to be unlocked. But very quickly, Rimuru became like a god among men where almost no one could contest him. The power scaling got crazy. So that's what I don't like. What I like is the very gradual, like, satisfying progression. And solo leveling did an alright job of that. You get pretty quick to where he's kind of busted powerful. But, like, still feel like he had a decent amount of, like, growth shown in his power level. Sunjin Woo. You still got like interesting power-ups, interesting recruits like halfway into the series, two-thirds of the way in. Okay, deep breath, final boss. I think if there's another boss after this, I'm not gonna say what I'm gonna do. Imagine if I finally get all this and then... No, we're gonna be fine. It's gonna be okay. We are chill, as they say. I wanted to switch. Okay, that's bad. Okay. You have to grapple up. It's so maddening. Okay. Okay. Whatever. Let me out. No, transform. Come on, transform. Transform! It doesn't want to, like, listen to the transform. It's so maddening. Okay, I guess I heal because I don't want to be killed there, but... It's too slow. That's the one attack. Okay, it's doing it again. Okay, it's fine. Deep breath. Certainly he's gonna let out the orbs, right? Like, just because we didn't get that set of them doesn't mean they will never occur for the rest of this fight. Oh, thank goodness. This is what I want to do. Okay, well, that's obnoxious. No, it disappeared too fast. This better not soft lock me. This better not. This better not soft lock me, man. I could totally see that having, like, screwed it all up. That's very similar to what happened last time. Oh, thank God. Is that too high? No, we're good. Okay, I need one more. Keep stalling. Okay, that's what I can attack him with at range here. Okay, I found the move I should be spamming. Like, if I'm robot, I go robot. But otherwise, I spam that other little move. Why does it have so much health, man? It's absurd. Like, am I missing some important damage move? Probably. It's the one move you have to evade. Okay, I should be able to grab both immediately. Put this on some sort of cooldown, so I can press now. Okay. Not a fan of that. Like, this is... What is this the intended method? Am I missing something that does, like, absurd damage? You just know about it. That might be too high. Nope, we're good. Okay, we got it back. I'm doing this because, like, the robot, we're basically invulnerable. No matter how slow this goes, as long as we take almost no damage, like, we're good. Wait, what? It already shielded again? Why? Like, how quickly did it get that shield back that time? What's up with that? No, dude! I was trying to grapple this one. Okay. It's ridiculous. Okay, it's just ridiculous, I guess. I don't know. There does not seem to be a consistent way to, like, keep its shield down. Is this a new phase or what? I guess I'm just gonna hit it with this attack and try to stay at range. But I think this is dealing more damage. Okay, what is that? I'm just gonna become a robot. Even if we take ridiculous damage, like, we don't die. We do die! What was I supposed to do? What did the game want me to do there? And it's never been possible to die in robot form before, so why do you die there? Did it time out? Does that have like a max? I'm looking it up. I'm looking it up. I'm looking this boss up, man. Farewell, Pickle. Thanks for hanging out so long. I thought that was it, man. We were whittling it down. It was so damn slow, but we were whittling it down. Oh my god. I don't know what you're supposed to do there. Labyrinth, final boss. What's its name again? It was some stupid ass name, like Geem, Goof, Gibbidaba. Here, actually, I can look just on this other screen. I can just rewind. Gamp. Gamp replica. Okay. How to beat Zevis Gamp replica. Sure. Just tell me, okay? The only targetable spot is the core inside the chest. Initially, it's protected by a shield, and to break you, you'll need to be Gaia. And strike it with your claws. Okay, so the claws can actually break the shield? Really? Yep. Once Camp's health is around 50, he'll summon a giant meteor, send it plummeting down. Only way to mitigate this is to be in Gaia before it explodes. I was in Gaia, right? Unless it, like, hopped in, hopped back out. Wasn't I in Gaia? From what this is saying, that's the only way to dodge it, by the way. You have to be in robot form. I'm gonna look back at the VOD here real quick. Because I'm 72% certain I was in Gaia form. Yes, I was in Gaia form, and it one-shot me anyway. Then how do you prevent it? Yeah, it was totally full. Then it instantly dropped to 0, and I instantly died. Do you have to, like, punch the meteor? Is that what you have to do? You have to punch the meteor in Gaia form? This game, it does not respect the player at all, dude. To have a one-shot mechanic this obscure that I somehow managed to presumably choose the correct option and then still die to it. Devious Gamp replica. Okay. Anyone else have instructions on this? Shadow Labyrinth Gamp replica. No, IGN, I don't want to deal with you. Why don't we just say Gamp replica meteor? Because that's what I need to know about. Let's just add Reddit on there, because honestly, like, why we're researching without Reddit at the end of it? That's the only way to give you good results. So it's not showing here either. Do you have to use the laser? I don't... I think I literally might drop the game here, man. It's too much. I hate to say that. I really hate to. Especially after we've grinded so much. But it's like, is it worth doing? Probably not. Like, it's probably not worth doing. Shadow Labyrinth meteor, please. Maybe I'll watch YouTube videos. Maybe one of them will show. I think I missed out on Gaia upgrades throughout the game too. So we're probably dealing considerably less damage than we should be. I mean, this is the first boss in the entire game that actually requires Gaia, so like, screw me for not upgrading it at every possible opportunity. Like, we've spent 30 hours, man. I've discovered probably 60-70% of all the items. Like, I'm just sad. But okay, yeah, I think that's it for me tonight. It's getting too damn late. I really thought we had it that last time. I'm just so mad that I found the way through. The meteor was coming. I didn't see anything interactable. It's like, okay, we just become Gaia and tank it. That's all we can do. It was, with the game mechanics I'd known up till now, that should work. No, blows up the thing and destroys you. Like, it must be that you have to blast the laser. That's maybe the only way. I don't know. I'm just, in the fact that it's such a run back. It's such a run back to go through all the others just to be able to try that mechanic again. Then I have to sit there for another 10 minutes whittling its HP down just for the meteor thing to happen. And then it's going to do more meteors throughout the entire last phase. And yeah, it's not worth it, man. So this might be the end. We finally found the game that defeated me. So, which is crazy. It wasn't Dark Souls. It wasn't Elden Ring. It was freaking shit. It wasn't Get Over It. It wasn't Get to Work. It wasn't Only Up. It probably won't be Jump King when I eventually play that. It was Shadow Labyrinth. Shadow Labyrinth was the game that broke me. But okay. Hope you're all having a great day or night. I plan to see you all next time. Maybe for Hollow Knight. I think I might want to do some like post-game Hollow Knight stuff. Like the last DLC. I never did the last DLC. Trying to look into that. So goodbye and farewell.